Never film into the sun, is what they say.
Well, we've got to turn this way then the screen, haven't we?
Good morning, Kevin here, Cynthia's with me.
Good morning.
And we are at a very sunny but very cold Bracklesham Bay. It's the sea. This is very unexpected. We weren't planning a trip out today, just to do a walk, and we had something else planned, but that got cancelled unfortunately. So we thought we'd make the most of the weather. So look at this, look. Here we are, Bracklesham Bay. There's a few people about, as you can see. Let me pan round this way. And then I'll try and not to film directly up at the sun, but look at the reflection of the sun off the sea. It's lovely. And it's cold. And it stops just by my feet. But hey, it's a lovely day. All we've got to do is decide which way we're going to go. Cynthia and I are just walking along this bit of beach, and we were just noticing the different shapes of the posts. Look where the sea's worn the post down. Right down there like that. Right in my shadow there. Look, sorry about that. Look at that. And even pebbles have got in the posts. Well, just here we've got this pipe which runs all the way along there out into the sea, and I wonder what that might be discharging into the sea. You just noticed one intrepid paddleboarder out there. The post down there, yeah, this post just down here, Cynthia's just saying, it's almost rotted all the way through at the bottom of the post there. But there are some breakwalls down here with a huge amount of damage to them. Well, whether that ever would repair them or not, I don't know. As I mentioned just now, these ones down here are completely broken off. Yeah, I agree with you. We were very briefly looking for hagstones, and when I mentioned that to Cynthia, she did pick a stone up and it hadn't quite gone through. Oh, that was close. It's very close. And this is Dave Ford's fault for talking to us about hagstones. Look at this, what we've just come across here. I'm going to try scramble down here and just show you this. Look at this. Layer upon layer of shingle, which is almost like a concrete. I don't know whether that's been done deliberately, but
I'd say it broke away from the waves.
yeah, it could be. But it feels so hard, solid underneath. This, as Cynthia said, quite likely that the waves have pounded this and it's created this wall all the way along. But the other thing about this beach is it's very well known, I believe, for finding fossils on. And we have noticed there's a gentleman just back there sort of really scouring the beach. And there was a lady when we first started out, she was also obviously very keen to try and find something. Well, Cynthia and I just sat here on these pebbles, protected by this bank behind us, because as I mentioned just now, the wind is coming off the land and not off the sea. But I mentioned hagstones just now, and we've sat here and we have found 4 hagstones just sat on these pebbles. 2 of the holes are absolutely minute, but they are hagstones. Although it's extra weight to carry, we're going to take them home. There's 2 for Cynthia and 2 for me. She found hers and I found mine, so that's fine. So yeah, we found 2 hagstones. Thanks very much, Dave Ford. Let me just show you. Look, we're just sat here. People walking their dogs. Very popular area for walking dogs. Everybody virtually I think we've seen has got a dog. Well, we have noticed that since we've sat here, the waves, they're not getting any bigger, but as they're sort of rolling in, they've got a little bit of mist or spray coming off them, if that's the way to describe them. The tide's definitely going out, but yeah, it's just a little bit of spray, very fine spray coming off the top. And this camera won't pick that up, unfortunately, but it's beautiful. We're now walking directly into the wind, as you can probably hear, and the wind is very cold. But as Cynthia said just now, we were sheltered against those shingle banks, but now this is eye-watering stuff. But here we are, look, just look at the size of some of these lumps of granite. They are absolutely massive, and you wouldn't be able to move them by hand, that's for sure. Now I'm assuming that that's been put in there to protect this bit of land from flooding completely, but look at the water here, just there. But there is a lot of erosion around here that we've seen. Along this path here now, and you've got this lovely gorse here either side of the path, but that wind is still cold, very cold. Oh dear, mud and water. There's nothing like a walk when you've got mud. Well, we've stopped up there, a couple of bench seats up there, to just have a little break and decide what we're going to do. So we've decided now we're going to head back to the car park and get out of the... We brought some change of clothes, some trousers with us, jeans, because the bottoms of our trousers are very muddy. Just above this bit here where we are, the path is very muddy. So we're heading back along here now, the main path, but walking straight into the sun, and it's making us squint. Well, just here is where we saw those chaps bird watching a little bit earlier, so we've been able to come right down to where they were. I just wanted to show you this break here with these massive piles of granite stones that are just huge. Just look at the way they run all the way along here, right the way along to the next breakwater just along there. Look at that. That is incredible. And deposited on top, look at the size of those posts there. The waves have brought them in, possibly from these water breaks here, and deposited them up on top of those granite stones. It's unbelievable. The power of the waves. If only we could harness it sensibly. We were just looking at this. Look at this. Crustaceans, I think you'd call that, on these water breaks. Just look at this. And as we get further down, I don't know, I've got no idea what this is. Whether that's some sort of an iron bar that's got crustaceans on it, stones on it. But just look how this has all been worn away. Isn't this amazing? When you get further down, you can see where the iron bar was hit through this set, holding it all together, and it's all gone. Look at this, look. Right the way through. Now let me take you right down to the water's edge. The waves are coming in a little bit further there. We've got the reflection of the sun off the water, just like this. Just look at this here, look. It's all the stuff that's been on the beach. It's this stuff here, and where it's been rolled about. Look at this, look. It's just almost like a perfect ball. That's amazing, look at that. Well, you certainly find some strange things at Bracklesham Bay. I don't mean the dogs, I mean that thing there. No, well, Cynthia and I are heading back now, and we've got this. We're coming up to that pipe that we saw going out into the water, into the sea, and just at the end there, we can see what is not sewage that's coming out there. It's clear water. So we think it's drainage, a drainage pipe. And to be honest, the pipe wouldn't be far enough out into the sea for sewage, but the water we can see is absolutely clear, and it is just there. You may be able to see it coming out there, but absolutely perfect. There's that pipe on the end there. I'm just trying to film it from a different side, and you can see that that is absolutely clear water coming out of there. Definitely a drainage pipe rather than sewage pipe. But what I need to be careful of is the waves are coming up to my boots. Yes, I know, I'm filming towards the sun. Again. But we finished Bracklesham Bay. Lovely walk.
It's good.
Very refreshing, beautiful walk. In fact, we were walking along the beach, which is just in front of us, and we suddenly got a smell of food cooking, and we realised we were right by the car park, which is where a place called Billy's is. Billy's on the beach, or Billy's by the beach. So we're going to head off there, but there's a chap just over our right shoulder. We suddenly realised there was some clothes on the beach, and we thought, well, if there's a guy out there swimming, he's got to have a wetsuit on. But no, he hasn't. He's just in swimming shorts. He must be frozen. Anyway, this will be Kevin and Cynthia saying bye-bye, and we will see you on the next one. Bye-bye for now.
Bye.
Bye-bye.